come back to question 2, it says we should solve the following. 4q squared equals to 36. So I'm going to use 3 ways to solve this particular problem. So pay attention. So here we have 4q squared equals to 36. Okay, first of all, let me divide both sides by 4 because the two sides are divisible by 4. So if I divide both sides by 4, this side by 4, this. So I'm going to have q squared equals to 36 divided by 4. That will give us 9. Okay, this is 9. All right. So I can decide to square root both sides. So square rooting both sides, I will have square root of q squared equals to plus or minus square root of 9. So this cancels this. Q is equals to plus or minus, what's square root of 9? That is 3. This implies that Q is equal to plus 3 or negative 3. All right. Another way is from here, 4q squared equals to 36. So let me still divide both sides by 4. If I divide both sides by 4, I will have it to be this. Okay? Let me now shift this negative, even this outside one, this 9 inside, that would be 9q squared minus 9 equals to 0. If I bring it in, this one is left with nothing. That is 0. Okay. Now let me put this in squared form. This can be q squared negative 3 squared equals to 0. What are we saying? We are saying difference of two squares. And what do you know about difference of two squares? The identity. It means that the first negative the second multiplied by the first plus the second. This is equals to 0. So either q minus 3 is equals to 0, or the second one, q plus 3 is equals to 0. So this implies that going by the first one, q, this coming over here becomes 3, or this coming over here becomes negative 3. So you can compare this and this, they are the same, all right? Okay, let me take it from another point. Let me start from this point again. Let me have 4q squared equals to 36. Let me shift this 36 inside. That can be 4q squared negative 36 equals to 0. All right, what do I know about this? This 4 can be 2 squared. All right, this can be 2 squared q squared minus, this can be of squared. This is a perfect square, so this is c squared equals to 0. So this 2 squared and this is q squared. I can take one of that will be 2q all squared minus c squared equals 0. So this is purely difference of 2 squared, okay? So difference of 2 squared. So let me pick this and this. That can be 2q minus 6 into 2q plus 6 all equal to 0. This means that either the first one, 2q minus 6 is equal to 0, or the second one, 2q plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, let's solve further to know the values of q. So this can be 2q minus 6 equals to 0 implies that 2q is equal to, take this one outside, that will be positive. So if we divide both sides by the quotient of q being 2, that will be q is equals to 3. Okay, let's pick the second one that says 2q plus 6 equals to 0. So let's shift this one over. This is 2q equals to minus 6. If we divide both sides by quotient of q, which is 2, that would be q is equals to negative 3. So this implies that, or therefore, q is equals to the first one, 3, and the second one is negative 3. So comparing this, the first one, the second one, and the third one, you can say they are all the same. Okay, let's go to the options. The option A is the right option. Thank you for being there.